So these two reporters, Aaron and Dana, they want to interview Michael. I don't know how that's gonna work. How are you gonna interview someone who hasn't spoken ever? Like, bro's been killing since he's 6 years, not uttered a single word. Gonna have to whip out the old notepad and pen, get him to write down what you want him to say. Gonna have to whip out the Ouija board. Maybe help Zozo or Zizi, whatever the fuck that demon's name is, spell out what he wants to say to you. Because I don't think bro's gonna utter a single word to two randos like yous. So then one of the reporters, Aaron, goes up to Mike and says, "Yo, I have your mask, Big Mike." And then Michael's just, standing there just looking unfazed as fuck. And then the other, I don't know, prisoners start tweaking the fuck out. Even the dog tweaks out. Like, bro, I don't know if this mask just has that insane aura, just makes them tweak the fuck out like they're taking that special gas. Or if it just stinks like shit. And just like wanted to get washed. It's like, yo, please wash this. My head's about to explode. So then these two reporters, they pull up to Laurie and they're like, yeah, we made a lot of, great public radio expose thingies that you don't give a shit about. Yappity yap yap yap. And then they basically say, yeah, you know what? When I whipped out the mask for Michael, he didn't say, yo, that's a pretty drippy mask. Can I have it back, please? He said nothing. So we're just hoping, you could sit down, you can have a conversation with him. Try to say all the things he wanted to say. Why is she gonna say to bro? He killed like all her friends. Yeah, bro, why'd you do it? Why'd you kill the boys? What? Then Laurie's like, yo, get out. Can you piss off in my house now? Sound. Not before you give me that tree gun though. Because the two reporters offered her tree gun to like interview her because she wasn't saying shit when they're outside her gaff. We got to Laurie, who's just, training for the inevitable approach of Michael. Damn. Who knew that Michael could have a woman so geeked up? Maybe after this you could have a sip of wine and watch, I don't know, Mrs. Brown Boys or something. Only a suggestion. So we cut to a father and son driving through the road. And son's like, yo, Dad, why do we have to come out here, bro? I don't want to do this shit. And Dad's like, you don't like being in the woods, no? And then the son's like, Dad, I like dance class. I like to fondle other boys' balls. I'd rather do that than do this shit with you. And all, Dancing is what I want to be. I want to be a professional male fondler when I grow up. And then as they're driving, they come across some of the boys that escaped from the asylum. They're like, the fuck's going on out here, boys? Oh yeah, and this son's name is Lumpy. How much do you have to hate your kid to know him Lumpy? I'm gonna call my son Bumpy. His dad leaves to go check out what's happening, and his son's just sitting there in the car all alone, looking like he just shot 10 bricks. The son whips out the hunting rifle that his dad was gonna use to, I don't know, shoot rabbits or some shit. And then he steps out of the gap because he's about to go looking for his dad. He's about to find out what the hell's going on here. He finds some random ass guy that's just on the ground, just chilling. He's going for his nap. He had too much beers with the boys. Passed out drunk. He gives him a nice little tap with the gun. Like, wakey, wakey, you're in the field in the middle of nowhere, bud. What are you doing out here? Turns out the guy got his head brutally bashed in by Michael, I guess. That's what it looks like anyway, to be honest. Kid looks around, shouts for his dad, realizes, yo, my dad's probably dead. He goes to the bus to check out if his dad's, just vibing there, chilling. Bus is empty. Dr. Sardane pops up out of nowhere, says, don't shoot. The kid's like, nah, fuck you, I don't like old men. And that's when he decides, yeah, I'm gonna get the fuck out of here, because I think my dad's, recently deceased, bro. So yeah, it's a good idea to leave, So then he attempts to drive the car. Mate, do you even do your driving theory test yet? And then Michael pops up behind him and starts bashing his head in. And then just snaps his neck. Like, damn. When I first seen this movie, I'm not gonna lie, I was like, oh, damn, okay, Michael. I didn't know you were on like that. Killing kids for no reason at all. Jesus, relax. Take a chill pill. Then Officer Hawkins pulls up to the scene, what's going on here, bossman? Sheriff department, like, anyone gives a shit, bro. Who cares? He finds the dead body of the officer from earlier on, the kid poked. He's like, yo, wake up, bitch. Look what Michael did to bro's dad. Man had him looking up like he's collecting rainwater with his mouth. Jesus Christ. Like father, like son, I guess. I mean, they both had their necks snapped. Hawkins finds Dr. Sardine just lying there, bro. Just chilling on the ground, I guess. Says he's been shot. Dr. Sardine here is chilling in the hospital. They're reading a report and shit. And apparently, it says he managed to fall in a bullet. Oh God, a child shot him. How do you fall in a bullet? How does that work? Dr. Hawkins basically tells the big man, yo, Michael's back, he's terrorizing the whole town. This is fucking shit. And he's like, whoops, don't care. Halloween has to continue. sick. We get back to the two reporters, they're at the gas station, and one of them's asking, where's the loo? I need to go take a fat shit. Well, she's doing her business in the bathroom, just like shitting. Some guy with boots walks in. Guess who? Guess who this is? She's just sitting, just staring at the scene, wondering, who the fuck's in here? Who's this guy? And Myres is just walking through each stall, just like searching, where's this bitch at? I need to find her. Pulls up to her stall and tries to open the door, but then she's like, nah, bro, I'm taking this shit. Stall's occupied, you're gonna have to wait, mate. Meanwhile, Aaron's, I don't know, wanting to pay for his gas bill, but then sees the guy sleeping on the job. What a little goober, bro. Wake up. Some guy wants to give you money. Then, as it turns out, he, like, stretched his jaw open wide, like SCP-096, and damn. Just left him there. He finds one of the other workers, the mechanic, I guess, in the garage, just lying with his jocks out, just in a pool of his own blood. Like, damn, Michael really Michael's freaky ass really wanted to take off his pants after being done with him. I was like, yeah, bro, these jeans, they're mine now. Get fucked. Michael dangles some, teeth down on the inner stall, like, trick or treat, smell my teeth, bro. Here you go. Here's some extra costume for you. In case you get hungry, She didn't wipe. Okay, first of all, that's a crime. She pulled up her pants. She didn't wipe her ass. It's gonna be crusty as shit. And then she's trying to escape by crawling through the stalls. Wow, what a brilliant game plan. He grabs her leg, screams for help. She bonks her head over the stalls, silly goober. And he kicks him back. Go on! She actually manages to make it into one of the stalls and locks the doors. Great progress you're making over here, boss man. In comes Aaron with a crowbar. I don't know where he got that, probably from the trunk of his car. Then he gets one good swinging on his face. He grabs it, he's like, nah, get that over here. We don't need toys in here. This is a man's fight. So then he's like, yo, take a look at this wall here. I really want you to inspect this wall for me. Starts bashing his head in over and over again. And then, just to get a close-up look, just to give Dana a close-up look, he bashes her head right through the stall door, like, here, you want to see his face? There you go. Looks like he's been drowning in cranberry juice. Throws him to the side like he ain't shit. Grabs her, starts choking her up against the wall. Look into my eyes. You're about to die. Then he just snaps her neck. And that's it. That's the story of the two reporters over. He goes to the car to retrieve his mask, his identity. Caressing it like it's his long-lost son. And Michael's back, bitch. He's about to go on a killing spree. Wearing his masks. Hell yeah. We back to Haddonfield where, it's October 31st. All the kids are outside having a blast from the fucking past. And they're running around setting off firecrackers, because why not? Let's do a bit of explodey shorty. Two little kids bump into Michael Myres. They're like, oh no, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to bump into you, tall man. Michael didn't even acknowledge them. Bro was like, not unbothered. He turns his head and spots garage. Can't want to go into some random guy's gaff. He walks into the shed and grabs a hammer. Trusty old tool. You do a bit of building. He's going to do some construction work. Michael Myres, the builder. He's going to be Michael the builder. And he sneaks into the back of their house. How did bro do that without making any noise? He basically starts beating the shit out of the old woman for no reason at all. Just like got bored and felt like he's like, yeah, I don't care. The way he was walking over to her as well, it's like a child. It's like, oh, fresh human to play with. Let's go. Grabs a blade and he's like, yep, this is better. This will get the job done, I'll be able to slice and dice people more easier with this than a hammer. He hears a baby crying. So then he just approaches child in the crib. Man takes one look at him and he's like, nah, don't care. Not worth it on God. Imagine that. Imagine he actually they actually decide to go ahead with him killing the child. A little baby. That would have been crazy. And he walks out of the gaff just looking for more people to butcher, to play with. Hell yeah. Right, so then Michael pulls up to some random woman's house and just stares out through the window. He's just admiring the beauty of the interior. He's like, this is a pretty nice gaff you got here. It's pretty clean. Nice lace you have here, nice walls. I like the artwork on the wall there. Yeah, it's pretty neat. He then proceeds to basically just like walk around back, sneaking through like he did in his own house in 1975 actually, 1978. The woman comes back to, look at trick-or-treaters through the window after having a conversation with someone on the phone. And then Michael just comes up behind her, walking so nonchalantly. And he grabs her head, bashes her once, and then sticks the blade right through her neck. And then he just leaves. And I don't even know why bro did that. She wasn't in his way or anything. He just felt like it. I think he just loves killing random ass people. Vicky over here, this blonde girl is babysitting this small kid, Julian. And Julian thinks, yo, there's a man in my closet. That's why he's looking off at the open door right there. He thinks Michael's playing peekaboo in his closet. He's gonna come out as a gay man. He's gonna show you how to be gay. Well, Vicky is after just gotten freaky with her boyfriend. They heard a noise upstairs. Her boyfriend thinks it's Julian taking his shit. Julian hops down and saying, yo, I seen the boogeyman in my closet. There's a man looking at me. Freddy Krueger is in there. Vicky, thinking she's, I don't know, Wonder Woman, decides to go up with Julian, check out what it was. You know, Julian's actually smart enough to suggest to send Dave first, because Dave might actually be able to do something. And then Vicky basically just goes in there and pretends that there's someone actually is there. But then it turns out, yo, she was pranking him. Just a little trick or treat Halloween prank. You chose trick instead of treat, dumb bitch. We're back with Vicky and Julian. And Vicky's basically telling Julian, yo, stop being a little pussy, alright? Okay? It's probably just a kid doll just looking at you. It's a life-size kid doll. Someone who's 6 foot tall wearing an inside-out William Shatner mask just looking at you. That's definitely what it is. Julian asks Vicky to, go close the closet door there, sound boss. But then when she tries to close the closet door, she's like, what's wrong with the door? It just doesn't want to close to it? Like, is that mind of its own? And then turns out Michael is there the whole time, slashes her once, flooring her, just looks at her just like, you're dead, bitch. Then he hits her with a chair. He's just looking at her like, the fuck was that? Then Vicky's clumsy ass just slips on the floor. I don't know how she slipped. Maybe the floor was just slippery as fuck, I guess. And then she screamed for help, and then Dave was there fucking around with a motorbike in the garage, and he hears it, and he's like, damn, maybe I should do something. Then Julian's like, no, I'm out. I ain't gonna help you. You're dead, son. Probably a smart decision, being honest. And then Michael drags her ass back in the room and stabs her twice, and she's dead. And only then he decides to grab a knife when she stops hearing Vicky screaming. Bro, I swear some characters in horror movies are just so slow. Hawkins pulls up to the scene, as usual, and he finds Vicky's dead corpse under this sheet that was supposed to be a ghost. So Laurie's there too, and she's like looking around, like, where's Michael? And you get pop in the head. You see someone in the bathroom, I don't know, just looking like they're fent tweaking. They sees Michael looking at her, but turns out it's not the actual Michael, it's just a mirror with a reflection. And Michael just walks right past Hawkins, not even acknowledging him. He gives that little fuck about him. Bro is trolling for real, I swear. Hawkins missing all his shots. Wow, what a great police officer. He finds Dave. Dave didn't do shit against Michael. Look at him, he's pinned up against the wall like Bob from the first movie. Damn. Michael's just walking, having a good evening stroll, and then Laurie pops him once in the shoulder. He doesn't really care. Turns out Dave got treated with the old knife through the neck against the wall. We back with Allison and Oscar. They just hopped over a fence to some random guy's garden. Breaking and entering, total legal. Oscar thinks, I don't know, he has Riz and tries to go in for a kiss, but then Allison's like, no, back up, you smell like shit. Oscar, and she's like, oh, but Cameron cheated on your ass. Allison literally says to him, that doesn't mean I want to sleep with you, you fat fuck. Damn. Bro, she does not want him, even though she's single. You was not the womanizer, Oscar. Oscar gets floored by Allison's insane aura while he's trying to apologize. And he shits a brick because lights turned on. Oscar waves at Big Mike standing in the shadows, taking some teacher just chilling in his backyard. And while he's explaining his old sad story, he's like, oh, I wanted to fuck a woman because I was horny and drunk, and she said no, and now I'm going to cry. He turns around and, turns out Michael vanished. He's the invisible man. He finds Michael standing in a completely different position. Bro, I'm telling you, bro's able to teleport. So then the lights go off again, and Michael teleports right into his face, slashes him once in the arm, and he's like, damn, I need to run. Hell no, fuck this shit. The teacher's taking some steroids or some shit. He's telling some of that Compound V. Oscar tries to climb over the fence and gets his cape stuck on the fence. Michael's approaching, he's closing in, he's like, yo, dead. He stabs him, impaling him with the knife, and Oscar's face slowly slides down on top of the jagged end of the fence. The man skewered him on the fence. Allison comes back to find Oscar's dead remains. Bro's just chilling there like a Halloween decoration on the fence. And then Mike goes, yo, what's up? You like my decoration? And she runs away frantically screaming because, Michael Myers, bad man. Very bad guy. Got back to Laurie and Allison's dad. The whole family, they're getting ready in the house. They're preparing for Michael's approach. Turns out, Laurie has a whole underground bunker. They use the tabletop as the door. That's pretty sick. Damn, we really wanted to full on Fallout 4 on this. And it really is a whole Fallout bunker. I mean, holy shit, look at this. She has like a load of weapons. She has a whole artillery. Damn, she really is ready to put down Michael. Michael's just going on one of his other, evening strolls, just walking through Haddonfield with a bloody knife, as per usual. As you do, Just a regular thing, just a regular hobby of his. Hawkins and Dr. Sardane in the car, they're driving, and they come across Michael just walking, and they fucking put on full metal on the gas, full power on the gas, and basically just head into him. Like, fuck. Michael didn't even care as well. Bro's walking straight towards the car. He's like, yeah, come on then, hit me. I can take it. They pop out, and Hawkins like, yo, I'm gonna shoot this guy. And he's like, no, I wanna suck his dick some more. Sardane whips out a penknife. Holy shit, man came strapped. And then he stabs him, weaves his shot, damn, stabs him in the neck, and then stabs him 2 more times, just to make sure he's just down for the count. Like, yeah, stay away from Michael, bro. I'm his biggest dick rider, on God. Biggest dick rider award goes to Dr. Sardane. Dr. Sardane walks over to Michael's unconscious corpse, and he's like, so this is what it feels like to kill. Starts caressing his mask all weirdly, like, damn, bro, you finna fuck him? Just looks at him like, what have I discovered? This is great. This is a valuable artifact right here. And bro pops up wearing the mask, tries to make us shit break. It's like, bro, get out of here. Dr. Sardane likes Michael that much, so he decides to drag Michael's body into the car right next to Allison. Bro throws the mask aside like it's nothing, so it's worth this piece of shit. You just wore for the trolls, for the lols, And man looks back to Allison saying, yo, these people, they killed this man. Acting so surprised. Yeah, bro, it's not like he just killed 5 people in 1978 and took 6 shots like it was none and wiped it off. And bro's acting surprised. Dr. Sardane takes off Allison and Michael running over Hawkins' dead body. Although in Halloween Kills, it's literally revealed that he's not dead. How did he survive that? I don't understand. He got stabbed twice and got run over. Does he have the same immortality as Michael? Dr. Sardane here is driving with Allison saying, yo, I never heard Michael say anything, I tried to get him to say stuff, but it just never worked. But tonight, maybe tonight he says something. There's so many different possibilities. What's so different about this night than the others? Was today Halloween? Is it because it's Michael's favourite time of year? So he'll be speaking. He'll say his first words like, Dad, I'm going to kill you. Dr. Sardane, hop off my dick. It's really annoying. So then Allison tells Sardane he spoke to her, lying to him. He asks her, what did he say? And she's like, yo, 1 word. And Allison's like, first you have to drop me off and I'll tell you what he said. You'll get your end of the bargain if you just stop the car and let me leave. So then we cut to 2 guards. Just chilling in the car, eating food. You see the car parked over that Sardane's car, parked in the distance. Michael's awake from his slumber. You hear him breathe. He gets up and he looks at Allison and he's like, yo, look what I'm finna do to this guy. This is about to be sick. Then he looks at Sardane. Sardane's happy, but then he starts pressing him up. He starts turning him to a ham and cheese sandwich. They start doing it multiple times as well. It's like, damn, he really doesn't like him. Michael drags Sardane's body out onto the road. Just like getting him ready. He's like, you finna die. Allison takes this opportunity to run out and escape into the woods. Michael's looking at him, he's like, oh, don't worry, you're next. Michael looks back at Sardane. Sardane's like, yo, pussy boy, you speak? Michael obviously says nothing. And he just stomps on his head, treating it like a tomato. Just crushes it to smithereens. Cut back to Allison's dad, just chilling in the kitchen, playing with a yo-yo. Like a little curious child. Curious George over here. Just fucking around with the yo-yo. He sees on the cameras, the guards pulled up. He whips out his gun. He's like, I'm gonna check this shit out. He goes out asking, yo, any sign of Big Mike over here? He hears nothing back, so he goes again and asks again. He's like, where's my daughter? So then he goes to the front car, checks. Yo, sick, a pumpkin. Why is there a fucking pumpkin in the front seat? That's weird. He opens the door and sees 2 of the dead guards, one of them with a penknife in his head. And then the others, I got turned into a nice Halloween decoration. No, look how sick that is. Man literally carved out his head as well. He just turned his face into a flesh mask. Bro actually went through all that trouble as well. Michael's really been getting into his art and grats lately. Michael sneaks up behind the dad and just starts strangling to death. He fires off a shot, which alerts Laurie, and he's like, yo, I'm scared to tell you this, daughter, but your husband's kind of dead, bro. So he's there choking Allison's dad out and just snaps his neck. Man, most of his kills in this movie has just been him snapping his people's necks. Maybe bro just likes to be brutal like that. Just gets the job done, I guess. Ain't fair enough. Laurie sees Michael through the window, so he decides, yeah, we're locking this bitch up. Don't want any risks. He puts a fucking rebar through the door to barricade the door. Damn. Although I don't think that's gonna stop Michael, he's still gonna be able to bust through that. So now Allison opens up the secret fallout bunker and he's like, I'm a head in here real quick, so you let me know when you be back. Okay. Gran. Laurie for some reason gets up right behind the door. I don't know, to listen for him or some shit, to sniff him. Just like, if he stinks like shit, he's there. He doesn't use any deodorant or showers or anything. So then Michael grabs her by the hand and just like, yo, grabs her head, starts bashing her head in through the door. And then she screams, he covers her mouth, he's like, yo, shush, you're making it worse. You're making it harder. If you just let me kill you, it would be all over and easier for both of us. So then Laurie does a good decision and turns the shotgun on Michael. Then Michael's dumbass thinking he's like Superman or some shit, covers the shotgun with his hand. Laurie pulls the trigger and he shoots off 2 fingers, which causes Michael to let Laurie go. Michael breaks through by taking the rebar off. He busts open the door. They're in the bunker listening for Michael's footsteps, trying to figure out where he is. Michael's walking around looking for him. It's like, yo, this is a shit game of hide and seek. You better hop out before I get real mad. So then Laurie, for some reason, does one of the most dumbest decisions I've seen in a horror movie. She hears Michael walking on the floorboards, and she decides, yeah, that's where Michael is, yeah. I'm gonna fire my shot. And then she misses, of course. Just a blind fire. You're just alerting to him where you are. Like, bro definitely knew you were underground after that. Laurie's there searching for Michael. She goes up to a closet really close. Just to give you a little sniff test. Just, like... Oh, yeah, he's not there. Alright, we're good. And she has a gun. She could just, shoot it to check. If you hear a grunt, that's him. He's there. Start unloading the whole shell on him. All the shells you have. Laurie goes into a room of all her mannequins and searches for Michael in there. Ooh, the door's open. I think that means someone's entered. She sees drips of blood leading to a closet. Thinking, yo, Michael's definitely hiding there. I did shoot him with my finger, so he must have walked there while bleeding. So she gets super extra duper close to the closet. Kissing distance at this point. Finds Dad's dead body. She's like, damn, okay, never mind. Michael's effie been here. So she looks around in shock, like, oh, fuck. Where are you, Mike? She checks the closet again and is like, damn, you already established Michael's not there. Why do you have to get so close to the door to shoot it? She points at the mannequins being like, did one of you do this? Did you kill my granddaughter's dad? Huh? What's going on, boss? She's pointing her gun at the mannequins as if they're just gonna randomly come alive and be like, bro, pick him up. Michael was hiding in front of the mannequins, pops out nowhere, grabs her gun and starts choking her up against the wall. I was like, yo, what's up, Laurie? Miss me? He grabs his man, pushes her back. He whips out the knife. She tries to stab him. He weaves that shit. I was like, the fuck you trying to do? He then grabs her arm and tries to make her stab herself. He does that. He grabs her by the neck. Is like looking into her. Is like, you're gonna die. I don't care. She does a dirty tackle, biting down on his finger. It's like, chomp, I had nothing to eat all day, I'm starving. So then he grabs her and throws her off the balcony. He's like, the fuck out of here, this shit. Allison finally made it to the gaff and he's like, yo, mommy, where are you? Michael's like, ooh, visitors? Don't mind if I do. He turns back and Laurie's body is gone. Gone, kind of like the ending of 1978, the first Halloween. I like the references they're making to the first movie. It's like they're respecting the first one. They know where this movie came from, how it started. Allison's there crying about when I'm locked in a cage. It's like, bitch, if you were out there, you'd be dead meat. The fuck you mean? What are you crying about? In fact, actually, just for complaining, you get out in there and find yourself then, yeah. You don't want to be locked in a cage, you can be out there with him then. Well, this is a bunker. It's a safety bunker designed to hide you from Michael. The fuck you mean I'm locked in a cage? Get out of here. Michael's, sniffing around. I was like, I don't smell anything, Over here on this shot, actually genuinely just looks like the phone's just gonna randomly start ringing and Michael Myers is gonna pick up and it's gonna make another reference to the first movie where he just picks it up and says nothing and someone else is online. Maybe a police officer or something like that. It's like, yo, Laurie, you there? That would've been a cool reference to the first movie, I think. Michael approaches the table, the counter, and he's like, yo, I think this is it, boys. I found the treasure. I found Blackbeard's treasure. I found a booty. Why won't this open? He attempts to push it open. It's like, come on, stupid bitch, open. I don't even know how bro knew. He just automatically knew that that's where they're at. Karen gets ready, locks and loaded with her rifle. She's ready to pop this guy in the head. It's like, I'm ready. I'm going to kill you. Oh, Michael's making progress on opening the countertop. And then he tips it over and is like, what's up, bitches? I'm here. I think he tried to lure her out actually in this scene. Karen starts acting like, yo, I can't do it. I can't do this shit, man. I don't know how to use a gun. I forgot. So then Michael's like, oh, on God, free kill for me then. And Karen's like, no, this is trolling, bitch. He pops him in the shoulder or neck, I think. And then Laurie's just in the shadows there. Stabs him, misses. He bashes her up against the wall. He hits her with a fire poker. Laurie grabs a frying pan, bashes him in the head with it. Gives him a muckle cut. Sends him tumbling down into the bunker. And he's just there lying there like, fuck's sake, I hate this shit. So then they all rush out. And Michael gets up. And just as she's about to get out, Michael grabs Karen's phone. They all start screaming like, fuck, no. He has leprosy or something. I don't want to get that shit. Allison grabs Michael's knife and uses his own weapon against him. Stabs him in the arm, which causes him to let go. He stabs her again, cuts his wrist. So then he's like, I'm coming for you. Kicks them back down just to make sure. It's like, stay down there, bitch. So then they lock the bunker on him. All the bars go across. They turn on the gas and everything starts going to shit. For a big old Mike over here. Laurie throws down what I assume is a flare. Set fire to the gas because, there's gas. So that'll make everything go boom. Michael's just staring at her like not caring. He's like, I don't care. I'm still gonna come for you, just so you know. So then everything starts going up in flames. And Michael's just trapped in the basement. And yeah, he has no way out. And this is where he's supposed to burn to death. But of course, since Halloween Kills exists, we all know that didn't happen for shit. Laurie and Karen and her daughter are all walking out so relieved, like, oh my god, we did it! The boogeyman is down for good! And look at that, the house is all up in flames. Laurie's gonna be homeless now, let's go! Oh, and then we cut back and Michael's not there. I don't know, maybe we'll teleport her back out. He's just chilling somewhere. They're all driving relieved, we finally put Michael down. Completely unaware that he's an immortal boogeyman who just escaped. Well, he wasn't there in the bunker, so he must have escaped, just teleported out somewhere, or whatever. I don't know.